the option of having the vendor buy back the land, but at the prevailing market price, was amenable to the fund. And based on that, we have had an engagement with Mr. Kabatsi first, and then now with Mr. Nzeyi today, where they reiterated that offer. Now they will be buying back the land, and the land would have to be bought at the prevailing market price, which would be subject to valuations, as we mentioned. So there is an agreement in principle subject to the required statutory approvals, which include the board endorsement. We would have to go to the minister. We'll have to follow the PPDA process because it will be a disposal. And it is understood by now there will be purchaser if this position is endorsed.
45
so that
acres.
is of the 45 acres. Then for the 10, because the 10 had already been mutually agreed upon, he is willing to transfer that into the fund's land. Chair, in the spirit of resolving this long outstanding dispute, we believe it's a fairly reasonable option to pursue, subject to all the approvals that we must get.
You had a consent?
Yes.
Yes.
With their terms of reference.
They told me that this consent came through your request, that they meet with me.
No, we made a proposal, but we may need to look at, we did not instruct, but we gave guidance. Let's have a copy on the record. So you have a working document.
Actually, my solicitor is correcting me.
Yeah.
That is a settlement.
Let him be on record so that he clears you well. Yes.
Mr. Chairman, the document that my client is referring to are the terms.
Read from the document.
The terms of settlement for the land swap between the National Social Security Fund and Dr. Amos Nzeyi in respect of land at Temangalo, Wakiso District, as tabled to you, Chair.
So I can, who are the signatories?
The MD, myself.
Beyond record. Read the names which are there. I'll let him read.
Patrick M. Ayota.
Yes.
Agnes Tiwaita. Shereza.
Read the titles also.
Managing Director and Corporation Secretary.
Yes.
Amos Nzeyi, Dr. Amos Nzeyi. Mr. Peter Kabatsi, Counsel. Peter Kabatsi for Dr. Amos Nzeyi.
Colleagues, I've received this copy from the legal, what's your title? Corporation Secretary. I think I need to read it as it is. It is at a joint meeting on 24th August 2026 have agreed to progress the land swap upon the terms and conditions set out in the term sheet as follows. Now, therefore, the parties agree as follows. In fulfillment of the arbitration award, Dr. Amos Nzeyi shall execute transfer deeds in favor of the fund for the transfer of 10 acres of suitable land comprised in Busiro, Block 277, Plot 85 and 86 as soon as possible. The parties further agree that Dr. Nzeyi shall purchase 45 acres of land from the fund and at the current market value as soon as possible. The sale is subject to the valuation of land by both private valuers and chief government valuer. It is agreed that the fund shall subject the offer of sale to all statutory approvals. Subject to 1, 2, and 3 above, it is further agreed that Dr. Nzeyi's country home and the pastures with his cows shall be retained by him, and the title to the subject property shall revert to him. Either party commits to grant access to the other to the public highways, in witness whereof the parties have put their hands on the 24th day of August 2026.
I'm glad to report that by this afternoon, we have reached an amicable settlement. Basically, that settlement is a part of the proposal that came from the lawyer. It basically involves the following. If you recall, Chair, the only where the house and the paddocks are, that was about 55 acres of land. We also had reported that we had found 10 acres of suitable land. So the agreement we have right now, which is still subject to our approval process, the board, and that we have to go through, is Dr. Nzeyi will transfer the 10 acres of land to the fund. The 45-acre balance, we've agreed that he will pay for them using the market rates as determined by both the chief government valuer and private valuation. That's where we are today. And we are happy with that. It restores us back to what we needed to do. And I think it has been a good, nice nudge coming from COSASE. Thank you very much.